Hey there, this is Alex, and I already knew the combat system in Scarlet Nexus was fairly complex going into the full release version, but oh boy, in the mid to end game it goes full on bonkers with all the gameplay mechanics you can be doing. Perfect for a JRPG/action RPG junkie like myself. In my recent character class breakdown video, I covered most of the core fundamentals of combat and abilities, but this is going to focus on all the stuff you unlock after the halfway point of the game, which is all brand new if you got a chance to play the demo. So first, the major change that happens later in the game that shifts the combat the most is getting access to your teammates' combo vision attacks. Combo visions let you consume a section of the character's ability gauges, indicated by this little mark by the circle, to call them forth in place of you. These are unlocked for each party member when they reach a bond level 3 with you, which is achieved by giving them lovely little gifts and doing their special bond side quests. Now a quick side explanation before we go deeper in, another big change that happens later on is being able to have 8 total character abilities equipped at one time. Combine that with those combo vision attacks and you can string together a giant combo across 9 characters including yourself by putting those teammates to work. Having access to that many character abilities also goes incredibly well with the concurrent SAS activation skill that lets you have more than one character ability active at a time. A personal favorite of mine, once you upgrade your bond with Kyoka, who provides the duplication ability, is making regular use of her to double or triple your outgoing attacks. At different levels of her bond, her duplication skill will allow you to summon copies of yourself who attack alongside you. You can also apply Electro and Pyrokinesis to your duplication clones, which will amplify their attacks as well if you have that concurrent SAS activation skill unlocked. For example, Kasane's electric spinning AoE attack is a real standout with that synergy. If you improve your bond for Pyrokinesis, you can shoot out an extra large aerial attack explosion, which is also amplified by duplication. Since I use duplication often, I'm a pretty big fan of it. I made sure to have Kyoka equipped as an active party member most of the time, because the 2 you have actually fighting beside you do provide a bonus to their ability's duration time and reduction to their recharge. By the way, there is New Game Plus in Scarlet Nexus, and all the bonds and character levels, including your own, can be transferred into a new playthrough, which is perfect for seeing that other character's story. Now another component outside of the combo visions and character abilities is utilizing your brain field special ability to send yourself and the surrounding enemies into this trippy neon arena. In here you get new extra strong psychokinesis attacks and tons of objects to chuck at the enemies. I played through on hard, and putting a point or 2 into the brain field reduced damage skill was a big must-have for being in that mode. Having at least 1 point into that either negates all incoming damage by half, or entirely if you unlock both versions of that skill. Having that lets you flail away with maximum DPS without having to worry about trying to dodge incoming damage. However, if you stay in brain field too long, indicated by the timer down at the bottom of the screen, your character will die if that timer runs out, so make sure to dip out of there before it does. And I think with that, those are pretty much the biggest changes to Scarlet Nexus's combat compared to what was available in the demo version of the game. If you would prefer a breakdown of some of the more basic combat mechanics, check out that character class guide I referenced before, which does go in depth with each playable character and some of the active abilities. That video has more Yuito love, the other playable character, since I know this primarily showcased just Kasane gameplay. A lot of what I covered in this also applies to him as well though. Now if you happen to enjoy this combat showcase or found this to be useful, make sure to let me know that. I actually care if you did. As always, this has been Alex from Boomstick Gaming, and thanks for checking this out.